defender Erik Sviatchenko here. Erik, just your thoughts on that result there here, 1-0 loss at home.
Yeah, I'm frustrated. It's not the same kind of record that we're putting on, but we have had these kind of home games where we've been dominating, but just didn't get the result that we have hoped for the game. I think we had chances enough, created enough, were dominated on the ball, especially the first half. I don't think they all saw our goal, as I remember. And then second half, 53rd minute, a set piece, which has been our issue in some games where we just kind of switches off and then they have an opportunity and then they score. And from there on again, we tried and tried and tried, but yeah, as I said, 71.6% possession weren't enough because I still think we had a lot of shots blocked. They were really kind of, they gave everything. They were blocking everything, and shout out to them. They did well in the defense. So a frustrating evening.
So David up here. Up here.
Hi Erik, today the fans were loud. How much do y'all need them as the next 3 games out of 4 will be here at home?
No, I actually, I could hear that. There was a difference also in the warm-ups before there was more people, so I feel like we're going the right way, and as you say, we have, I think in the last 10 games we have 6 of them, I think at home. This one was the first, and they were behind us for sure, and the sequences with the set pieces, they were loud, and we need that kind of for every game. And of course, we are unhappy that we couldn't kind of give that win that we had all hoped for tonight. But the next games are coming now. Next week we go away to LAFC, and as we remember last year, we had 2 good games against them before we got to the conference final. So hopefully we'll see some of the good performances that we had last season against them.
And then the top 4, right? Does tonight's result, as the players, does this put more pressure on you on further, like those 3 games? Does this put more pressure on the club, tonight's result?
It was an important game, but we still have everything in our own hands. 5 home games now. Doesn't need to be kind of a soft sleeping pillow that just because we have home games we will win. We need more than we saw today. Everything was good, but it was just not good enough in the sense of getting the goals. So everything is fine at the moment. We played a game that was 9 out of 10 we would win. Today didn't succeed. So I'm still very confident that we will make the playoffs, but we want to get higher. We don't want to be at 7th or 8th and 9th to get that wild card. We want to go up, as you said, top 4, and that requires, I would say, at least 4 or 5 wins within the last 9 games.
Hi, Erik.
Hi.
Just a quick question about the defense today. I mean, it was an unfortunate goal from a set piece. You mentioned it. The team has struggled throughout the season with set piece goals. What is something that you would like to, talk to the players? What is something that you want to motivate to the guys that there's still time to make adjustments?
Yeah, the funny thing is that we trained the last 2 weeks so meticulous on set pieces, how to defend them and how to be a bit more kind of hard in the duels and grab people and help each other out, and we need those moments to be critical, and especially like we just came out of second half, 45 minutes, and it's 53 minutes, and they score a goal, and in my kind of recollection, there have been too many of these situations, either very late in the game or just like within the first 15 minutes of second half, and that's something that we need to be able to kind of be better at, feel those moments, and of course it would be nice not to give away set pieces, but that's football sometimes. So we have looked into it the last 2 weeks within data, where are we located in the league, and we need to improve, but it's up to every individual within that kind of specific role to lift their level, and if we do that, we can avoid getting those goals against us.
And after the goal, it seemed like you guys were doing everything within your power to get that equalizer. And you mentioned that a lot of shots were blocked, including some of yours. What was going on through your head as you were kind of forced a little higher onto the pitch and kind of seeing the defense getting higher and higher?
No, it's frustrating. We get into those spots, a lot of us, and like the last many games, I've had a higher position. The way that we play allows me to go up, and I've developed that in my game. So I'm more of a threat, especially when we build up with three instead of just being a defender staying back. I can help out, and I'm doing my best to help out. And some of it works really well, and some of it I need to improve on. So yeah, it was annoying that the shot that I think would have gone in was blocked in the second half, and the first half was a good save. But yeah, we had chances, and it's annoying to see those information that I have here on the screen that it didn't lead to at least a shutout, and from there on we can go. But to lose a game at home against Toronto that was struggling for 90 minutes, it's hard.
Anything else in the room? Yep, back there.
Hi, Erik. So LAFC is coming next game here. And how different is for you to play against stars like Hugo Lloris, Denis Bouanga, or Oliver Giroud? How different is for you?
No, it's always exciting. This league is growing in the sense of getting better players every single transfer window, and we as kind of fellow colleagues of this league, it's always nice to see that those kind of superstars choose to go to MLS, and they still have a lot to offer. It's not a retirement league at all. We have players running around that are incredible. I just saw, was it Andre Gomes from RSL going to a Rennes for $12 million or something like that. So it proves that MLS is very kind of, it's a great place to develop and not just kind of retire, even though some of the players that you mentioned are older, but they're still very impactful. So it's going to be a challenge, but as I referenced here, we had 2 really, really good games against them last season, and we'll look to do the same.
Anything else in the room? Yep, front.
Hey, Erik.
Hi.
So these games seem to be kind of repeating themselves where y'all dominate the game or play better than the opponent. How is the defense handling all the pressure that is being put on y'all to maintain scoreless? Because the offense is struggling to score those goals. How are y'all maintaining y'all's composure on the back line back there?
No, it's a very important job for us to keep that kind of concentration, and I think we did that for the whole game. It was not much that was slipped up. I think we have the 4th best defense maybe, or up so there, and the same as last season. So of course we are very, very good defense across the entire 2 conferences, but it is tough when you have 71% of possession, included us in the defense that are working with the offense, and then kind of having that thought that we're struggling at the moment. But then again, we saw other games where we just kind of smooth, boom, we score 1-2, and then it's done. Kind of against Toluca, we scored 4 goals, 2 of them were disallowed. So it's frustrating, of course, having that kind of put on you, but it's a high-pressure game, football, and we need to be always kind of on our toes. I enjoy that part of the game, that you're always focused. You need to be on your A game in every single situation. And if you make a foul or a mistake, of course, it's going to be put on us, but we need to take that responsibility in order to help the offense feeling that kind of confidence that they can go and we'll sort whatever that's for us.